Memory Lane 80s show. I'm Hayley Palmer, and guess what? We have got a wonderful special guest with us. It's only Jaki Graham.
It's only me, darling. We're going to talk a bit.
We're going to talk a lot. We'll see you after this. So, Jaki, you sold millions of records. Come on.
It sounds flash, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Played in arenas worldwide. And here you are, Spotlight TV. What an absolute honour to have you on the show.
Mine,
Thank you so much. And you come down from Birmingham today as well.
Yes, yeah, we drove down, yes, and rain and everything else.
Yeah, I know.
The motorway. But the thing is, we live on the motorway, and that's probably why we're still. I mean, I was born and bred in Birmingham anyway. Right. So because it's central, we've found no need to move from there. You know, so yeah, we're in the middle of everything, so we can get to everything.
I love it.
Access.
Well, I've only been up there shopping, but shopping's good, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shopping's good up in Birmingham.
If you got some money, darling, come up to Birmingham.
I haven't got the money, that's the problem. But anyway, moving on, let's talk how you first got into music, because me, I can't sing at all, tone deaf. I have zero talent for singing. But you, I mean, I know that you actually worked in an office.
Oh my gosh, girlfriend,
you were gigging. You know, people think it was an overnight success, but actually, you know, you put the work in.
But you know something? I went to school. My hobby was my boyfriend back in the day. Okay, there was like concerts and stuff at school. So I was always doing a little bit at school. I was always singing and doing concerts and things and plays and that sort of thing. Anyway, when I left school, there was an ad in our local paper. Okay, now. Tony lived quite near to the school, and I lived at about a few miles in Handsworth, and our going out together was him coming to our house 7 nights a week. Okay, because I was brought up by my grandmother, and wasn't allowed out. Oh, so that's what we are. But so one night he was late coming down to our house, and it's like, what happened when he came down? There was an ad in our local Birmingham Evening Mail, and there was a band getting together and wanted a vocalist, and he put me forward for it. Oh. So all this, darling, to this day starts with, my boyfriend who's my hobby, although 40 odd years ago, okay? Oh. So I joined the band. I ended up joining the band, and I used to be working in an office.
Oh, been there. Not for me.
Wages clerk and then a secretary and that kind of thing. I don't know why, but I don't know how come either.
I did the secretarial course at college. It wasn't for me.
So that you roll in at 4 o'clock in the morning, you're up again for 7 because you got to go to work and all that. So yeah, I'd like to think I did my apprenticeship because, as far as I was concerned, I was a glorified roadie. Yeah. But just did the vocals as well. So I was one of the lads and so on. But God loves them, and they looked after me and everything else. And from that, then I ended up doing some vocal sessions for people. There was a band called the Medium Wave Band, and they were a jazz funk band. Yeah. And they asked me to do some vocals for them. They ended up dealing with people in London, looking for a production deal or management deal, that kind of thing. And they went to do some showcase gigs in London. And then the people in London said, we'd love to see you with a front person, because there wasn't anybody there. So because I'd done the vocals, I ended up going down to places like Ronnie Scott's and other places just to do 3 sort of showcase gigs for them. Yeah. Well, that's where I got plucked out of there. Oh. So that's how that came about, that I became a solo artist. Because prior to that, I was like working in bands, like you said, semi-pro, doing my thing and everything else, until I got spotted doing.
God, this never know.
No, I know. I came on the scene, everybody said, oh my gosh, overnight success, hits. No, darling.
No, doesn't work like that.
And I'm still learning my craft to this day.
Wow, absolutely amazing. But I want to talk about a song that I want to play out first. I'm going to play my favourite, if that's okay.
Okay, cool.
Could it be I'm Falling in Love? You and David Graham from 1985. For me, when I hear that song, it gives me goosebumps.
Oh, bless your heart, And it's such a pleasure and an honour to sing. Yeah. And I ended up doing it the other day with one of the original Detroit Spinners, and his GC Cameron. And I ended up, we were doing a show with some of the other sort of stacks of Motown artists, that kind of thing. And he asked if he could sing that with me. Aww. And I was so honoured.
Do you still see David Graham?
David comes from London part.
Yes.
I'm in the Midlands. Our paths are crossing left, right, and center. So every now and again, we get a little chat on the phone or something. But apart from that, I haven't seen her for ages, carrying the kids and everything. So I haven't seen her for a long time, darling. But, shout out, man.
Yeah, shout out David Graham. Well, let's play this tune. It's Could It Be Falling in Love with David Graham and Jaki Graham, my favourite. Here we go. Jaki, what is coming up for you next? I know you're a very busy lady. Very privileged to have you here today.
Thank you, darling. It's a pleasure to be here. But you know, we're out on tour at the minute.
Yay.
So this is an intimate tour.
Right.
Okay, so myself and my musical director, Mr. Adrian Dalthwaite. So he's playing the piano. I'm talking about my history and singing a few songs, and the songs that I grew up listening to that mean something, and the people that I've worked with along the way, and courtesy of these people, I got to meet certain people and so on. Just bringing back memories to the fans, everything, and trying to make a memory for those youngsters who are now coming out to to see what Auntie Jackie's doing. Which they do, and just really to give everybody a love. So yeah,
we're doing it, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm in the process of doing it now. So going through to November to the new year.
Yeah, get your tickets. So I know you're coming down to Portsmouth, my hometown.
Oh.
I'm about to see my mum.
Oh, okay. There you go then.
Lovely.
I'm everywhere.
Yes.
I'm going to be everywhere.
Yes. And how can we find out more about you? You're on Twitter.
Yes, and I got the website as well.
Yes.
So yeah, the whole
check
thing.
That out.
Yeah. So the whole of that, darling.
Yes.
So all the media. Yeah, I'm still learning about the media thing. So yeah. we were talking about that after a while ago. But yes, it's all there, darling, for everybody to have a touch base. Jaki, Jaki. And it's Graham, okay?
Yes.
Hyphen underscore.
Check that out.
Yeah, the hyphens and underscores and .com and everything else. So it's all there, darling.
Yeah. We're going to play out another song, another duet. It's called Mated.
Oh my! That was I think Christmassy time, and that was a top 20 year. Because back then when we used to record and record sales, because we're talking about downloading and stuff like that now, which I haven't got a clue. They're telling me it's going in that and out the other one, but you had to have some serious record sales, and even for it to become the top 20, you had to do some serious sales for that.
I bet.
So yeah. I'm so pleased, but it's a lovely song.
It's a beautiful song. Here it is. It's David Grant and Jaki with Mated. Jaki Graham, it has been such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hayley, you're a darling, because I know I waffle on. But I hope that what I'm telling you is interesting.
A lot. It's great.
I hope you found it all interesting anyway. So there's so much to tell you, darling, and there's so much, still to come. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much, Hayley.
Well, listen,
I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and thank you to you guys too. Now remember, I love hearing from you. Let's hear your feedback and requests. Details are on the screen below. I'm Hayley Palmer. This has been the wonderful Jaki Graham.
Yeah, thank you, darling.
And I'll see you next week.
Love to you all.